All right, it's Friday night. It's time for another Skull Bro show. How you doing, my friend?
Good. Doing all
everything
right.
cool.
We got some big snow coming.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Sunday. We're probably supposed to get like 15 inches, like a real snowstorm.
Nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're finally going to be getting something that at least you'll refer to as real snow. So that's good, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I want to take videos of my dog running through, like and plowing through the snow like I used to.
Yeah, that'll be cool for Rocco, man. I mean, I know he enjoys even the smaller bits of snow because I see him just like rubbing his face in it and fucking eating it and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, looking like Tony Montana in it.
Yeah, he loves that stuff, man. I think it's funny. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
a lot of dogs like get off and love the fucking snow.
That's something new, right?
Yeah, they don't see it for a long time, right? So
Yeah, man. That's cool. And you said what, this Sunday, like in a couple days, you're supposed to get that?
yeah, like some people say we're gonna get 2 feet. I don't believe that.
Wow.
It's gonna be like
Right on.
up northern Rhode Island. We'll get like 15 inches. We'll get like 10 or 9, but it's still a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And if it stays cold for a few weeks,
Yeah.
that snow will stick around. That's hard to see the chat because I can't turn my chat on because I'll lose this thing.
Yeah. You got to keep your tabs simple. No doubt about it. Sorry, I'm looking for oxygen right now, hitting this bowl.
So I took a ride today after work with Damien. He went by the weed store.
There you go.
And, yeah, so I grab a little bit of weed. I haven't smoked it yet though, but it smells really good.
Awesome.
I'll try it during the movie.
Nice. Yeah, we've got a good movie planned for tonight. We're going to watch Me, Myself, and Irene, which at least partially takes place in your state.
Yeah, in Rhode Island.
Yeah, I had 3 of them picked out, and I was like, which one am I going to? And I said, you know what? This one takes place in Rhode Island. Let's do that one, you know?
Yeah, and it's a funny one. That guy's got multiple personalities and shit.
Because he's such a fucking little bitch. Yeah. I love that. He keeps all the tension pent up. And then finally one day his psyche just fucking breaks into 2. And he's got his regular timid self, and then his other personality is this dude that just straight up does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he's facetious too. It's not even that he doesn't like give a fuck or that he's laid back. Like he's constantly causing trouble and being a fucking dick.
Yeah, he's always eating shit. He's facetious.
Yeah, which is great for Jim Carrey, man. You know, he's so good at stuff like that, switching between different kinds of like personalities.
Oh, yeah.
He's
remember him in Liar Liar? How funny he was in that.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie, bro. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Little kid, I always hated that little kid Max with that haircut, though. For some reason, I always wanted to. Every time he talked, is Dad coming for the party? I always want to just wreck his birthday party, right? Just to throw Max's fucking cake on the ground or something.
Yeah, I got you. Well, that's how I feel about the movie Superbad, right? And that's one of the 3 movies I was thinking about playing tonight, and I had it lined up. But then I started watching some of it last night, trying to remember like the different parts of it or whatever. And I just wanted the whole time, like most of it's really, really funny, but I just wanted to kill fucking Jonah Hill's character the entire. He was such a little bitch. The whole fucking movie, he's such a little bitch. And I'm like, bro, you're pissing me off, right? Like I'm laughing at everybody else, but then this little bitch whine and fuck comes in, and I get, a lot of people think that shit's funny. I don't. I see these little cucks, and I'm like, can you please get this guy off my screen?
Yeah, I laughed at it when I seen a little. I like the McLovin parts, but yeah, there's a lot of cringy.
Love it.
There's a lot of cringy fucking parts that kid just talks like you want to just punch him in his head, man.
Yeah, you just really want to kick his fucking ass, for real. Yeah, like you said, McLovin's great. Him with the cops is literally epic, right? It's so funny. They get to the party and dude gets locked in the bedroom with all those coke heads, and they get him to sing a song. That shit's amazing.
Yeah. But I hate the Jonah Hill character myself.
Yeah, can't stand him.
So, yeah, it's just something about it. I was just like, I just wanted to like crush his head for some reason.
Yeah, well, like the movie starts off, he's talking to his friend about like what porn sites he wants to sign up for. Now, here's the thing. These guys are fucking like seniors in high school. They're getting ready to go to college. Of course, they're thinking about tits and ass. Like, let's be real. I had no problem with that.
Talked about though, but that's all they talked about.
Well, the thing is that, and it was Jonah Hill, and like that's what we're talking about, right? It was his character, and like right from the beginning of the movie, he's talking to his friend about the sites he wants to sign up for. And they're just gross. And his friend's like, dude, what's wrong with you? Why can't you just watch regular stuff? He's like, and the funny thing his friend said to him too was like, he goes, I want some production value. I want to see like a movie that just has sex in it. Too funny, dude.
They try to make that guy like a leading Hollywood fucking star or something. They like chopped half of his fat off and stuff and made him like tried to make
him bro, yeah, okay. So him in real life, let's talk about that. It's all him, right? So it's all him and his self-image, and so he's like he's whining and complaining about how he's expected to just be the funny fat guy.
But that's what you're supposed to be. That's how you got rich, you motherfucker. That's how you got rich, okay?
Preach.
You motherfucker. You are the fat guy. Deal with it. Embrace it.
Yeah. Instead, just like you said, he literally went under the knife, had like the stomach fucking tightening or stapling or tying up or whatever the fuck. And he was doing like the injections of the Ozempic and getting plastic surgery, getting skin and fat cut off. And now, bro, he looks like a little twink. Like he's really, really super skinny. He looks fucking hairless like a fucking cat, right?
Really?
And yeah, dude, and he wears like all these sparkly belts and skinny jeans and stuff. And he literally lashes out at people like a little fucking Valley Girl whore when they talk to him about why he got rid of the weight and shit. He just lashes out like an emotional little bitch.
So, wow, sort of like Andy Milonakis live streaming, and when people go up to him like, "Are you a lesbian?" thinking he's a girl, he freaks out and shit.
Right.
But a little different, but same, yeah. But yeah, that is cringy. And that's how you get known. Like, you know how many actors like played the fat guy role and became millionaires? John Candy, God bless him, Chris Farley, like just be yourself, right?
Yeah, and by the way, those guys didn't pass away from being overweight. They passed away, overdosed on drugs, like fucking milk. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. Like, so yeah, they did a lot of cocaine in the 80s and shit. Those guys.
Yes, they did. And for Farley into the 90s, right. But they were also drinking until like they were doing so people would say about Farley, they would see him and his skin looked fucking gray.
That's a shame because Chris Farley was such a character and a funny bastard.
And a genuinely nice guy, from what I understand.
Yeah, I've heard that too. That he was
but he was very self-loathing. And he just drank like a fit. He would even Adam Sandler, like it was one of his best friends, has told stories about how Farley would go to a restaurant and Farley would order one entire side of the menu and sit there and fucking eat it all.
Wow.
And that's just, you're trying to kill yourself, dude. You're constantly doing drugs all day. You're not sleeping. You're drinking until it's coming out of your pores. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's just suicidal, bro.
Yeah, and eating like that, like for hours, for fucking 20 plates of fucking food. It's like, geez, man, holy shit.
Yeah, they're gonna have an intervention on him, like Alan in the fucking Hangover 3. His friends should have sat him down.
Hangover 3 was funny, man. Chow was a sicko when he breaks out of prison.
Yeah, that
guy's a sick fuck, man.
I loved it when John Goodman was reading the letters that he wrote to Alan from prison. And he goes, "Hello, Alan, is Chow. Today I threw fucking urine on a prison guard, blamed it on cellmate. Wish you were here."
Yeah. Chow Crossing, that was the other one. But yes, part 3 was super funny, man.
Oh, dude, and in the end, I couldn't even breathe when he was in the trunk. And he was like, "Come on, you don't want them to kill Chow." He's like, "You want Chow to be a ghost, what do you say? You want Chow to be a ghost, watch you forever, make fuck on your wife."
I will say that Hangover series, though quite perverted and Degenerate is one funny fucking 3-part series that are all funny.
Yeah, they are. And to be fair, yeah, I mean, they have spots of stuff like that in there, but for the most part, it's not so bad. Yeah, they are really, really good movies, bro. And I loved how they did the third one and tied it back into the first one and like showed you footage of Alan buying the drugs and like how it all tied together.
Yes, Chow robbed that guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That guy was a fucking character.
Tricked him into robbing his fucking house, which was amazing.
How he was crawling through them when he escaped prison. He's crawling through shit and mud.
Oh, yeah. That was I can't even imagine being in a prison in one of those countries over there in like Thailand or something like that. It'd be horrific.
Yeah. That guy fucking was a character, man.
Yeah, too funny. But yeah, then people should have had an intervention on Farley, man, like Sandler and all those guys, and been like, bro, you cannot eat all this food.
I think they had interventions back then, and I don't think you could do that with those actors. I think they would, like Hollywood stars, I think they'd tell you to fuck off and they wouldn't be your friend no more.
They probably would. They probably would.
I
think there's yeah, because they can do whatever the fuck they want. For sure. I agree with you. And maybe they try.
Yeah, you can try it, but yeah, those the David Spade, Chris Farley movies are funny.
Oh, like Black Sheep and shit like that? Yeah, dude, too funny. Yeah. Fat guy in a little coat, forget about it.
Tommy Boy, Black Sheep, those are funny movies.
Yeah, those were very, very funny.
They made a good little team on screen, those two guys.
Yeah, they did.
Spade had that
a good
Spade had that like arrogant little twerp vibe. All serious, arrogant little twerp.
Yeah.
Farley was like the fat, happy, go lucky fuck up.
Yeah. Too funny, man.
How about when he
I ended up saving I'm sorry,
just laughing at that movie, that's all.
Oh yeah, Samson Cat says Beverly Hills Ninja. That movie was silly, dude. I mean, it was very, very funny, but what a silly premise. Chris Farley is a big fat white ninja.
Yeah, it was funny, but it was silly, you're right.
Yeah, it was very silly.
Yeah.
Well, I was just getting ready to say that because you were here last week, I ended up saving like half of the weird news I had for last week. We just kind of like went through about a dozen articles or so and then jumped into the movie because there was a good handful of them I wanted to make sure you got to see and react to.
Was there any any reoccurring people?
I don't think so. I don't think we have any reoccurring. I could be wrong. As we go through them, if I see one, I'll let you know before we pull it up. But I don't think so. No, it's still the beginning of the year. Got to give them a little bit of time.
Yeah, we had a lot of. We've been doing this show for almost 2 years. We had a lot of reoccurring people.
We have, and we started off the new year. Our very first show, we started off with the sentencing of a couple of the ones that we had seen this previous year.
Well, yeah, you got to take
one of them was that lady that shit in the beer cave.
Yeah,
remember?
It takes a few years for them to go to trial and to get sentenced and all that shit. So.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
I'm still convinced we'll definitely got like 4 months back in like November-ish or something. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing him again in the next few months or so.
Yeah, that guy, without a doubt, dude. Without a doubt, you're going to see again. He's going to be in there for something worse, though.
Oh no, I'll take it right. Yeah, he's probably going to he'll get arrested for the same thing. Maybe he'll go out the first time and do that and. He's going to end up breaking into one of these women. He's going to end up stalking one. He's going to find one that he likes, and he's going to stalk them. And hopefully they catch him before he hurts the poor lady.
Yes, yeah. Because that dude's he's a killing waiting to happen, man. He was a psycho.
Total fucking psycho. I mean, who does that? It's one of the weirdest behaviors I've heard. Outside of people that hump train seats and pool toys, like. It's
imagine going into Walmart or some store and seeing some lady and getting on the ground and looking up her dress and sniffing her. That's fucking twisted, man. Who would do that?
And then getting caught, knowing you got caught, and going one aisle over and doing it to another woman. Right.
Yeah,
these people,
yeah. Hopefully they
brazen
don't do
and
that.
brain dead.
Hopefully they don't pull that shit on Nurse Ratchet. Should kill him. That's Grumel's nurse. She's a fucking drill sergeant.
I've seen him say that before. Yeah, Nurse Ratchet. That's funny.
What is this?
Well, I thought I mean, I loved this when I saw it the first time. So we've seen articles about Japan and the culture there and how bad groping is. Remember, we've seen some of that stuff. Like, it's really, really bad because there's so many people in Japan. They get crowded in on these trains, the subways, the different systems, and in the street. And the dudes there are fucking gross, dude. They literally like assault these women, and their culture. So a lot of these women stay silent about it for a long time until these men started making, I mean, you can't really call it revenge porn. They were filming it. They were filming themselves literally like grab these women's breasts and butts and like lift their dresses up, and in some cases forcing them to do things. And it became a really bad problem in Japan. So the women started speaking up. You know, we've seen in like these cultures, sometimes the women in these cultures, they're the ones that end up getting shamed.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and I guess that was like the thing in Japan until they've encouraged these women to kind of, you know, speak up. This is a problem we have to get rid of. Well, check this out. Now they're giving these women, I don't know, giving is probably the wrong word. They're made available now, women can buy. You know, when you, they probably still do it. When you go into a club or a concert, they'll mark your hand with a little like black light stamp.
Yep.
Okay. Well, these women now have a little black light stamp on them. It's a letter. If I'm just go boop, and they hit you with this fucking, but they hit like the say you're a dude that walks up and gropes some woman. She can turn around and just fucking put this UV shit on your clothing or on your face or your hand. And when you're walking through the station, the lights go on top of you, and then you're fucked.
All right, so they go to grab her
as a groper.
Okay, they go to grab her, and she's going to hit you with that thing, like press a stamp on you or something?
Yeah, she'll stamp you with the shit. Yeah, so then the cop, you can't just get.
Wow. That's a fucking really.
I thought it was pretty awesome, dude. Like, so that way they just escape into the crowd. You know what I mean? They get off the train and they're gone, and you don't know, right? You try and report to a cop, hey, this guy's in a black suit, whatever. Now he's got a fucking UV stamp on his face or his hand or his clothes.
Yeah.
And you're fucked. You can't even leave the train station. It says in this article that the lights are literally set up by the doors and shit like that. And it's called chikan. Chikan is a crime when they fondle the women. And it says as many as 70% of young women in Japan have been fondled on a train.
Wow. 70% are getting groped?
Yeah, they said that the country has had some train lines introduce women-only cars.
Wow.
Because it's gotten so bad.
Shit, you can't control yourself. You see a pretty girl and you think you can just go up and touch this woman, you scumbag.
Yep. So they started putting these blacks in by the doors and by certain entrances and exits of. They see a bitch with one of these fucking UV stamps on them. The cops just grab them and stop them. They can review the video on the. You know, it's Japan. They got cameras just like us, cameras everywhere. They'll review the shit, and if you're guilty, you're fucked, bro. It says you'll get 6 months in jail and a $4,500 fine.
That would have never went on the Hirohito in World War II. I'll tell you that. When Japan was really Japan before they got conquered, their men would never be doing that. It's the years of degeneracy and all like global homo shit is what fucking ruined Japan. That's
I told you it was such a problem. You combine it with the shaming thing, right? So the men in that culture knew that the women were going to probably be quiet most of the time, and they thought that they'd be cammed in and they could just do what they wanted, and then when nothing more brazen. And 70% of young women, they were making videos. Like I said in an article that explains how it got so bad the dudes were literally making fucking videos of themselves doing it and just posting it.
Yeah, that's such a scummy move. Shit. And 70% of girls groped, and then you're shaming them where they can't even like complain about you, horse shaming them. Well, look how she was dressed, right? Like, I don't care how she's dressed. You still can't go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's right.
Like, she has the right to, if she's a pretty girl, she wants to show off her legs or whatever she wants to wear a skirt or That doesn't mean you can go up and touch her or pull her dress up, you fucking degenerate pervert.
That's right. We've said this about many different cultures that keep, like, with these laws, that like cover the women, like in these desert countries and shit like that. It's the men. It's not the women's fault. You can't keep your fucking hands to yourself. If you can't see a woman in regular clothes and not want to rape her, then that you're the fucking problem.
Yes. You're the problem, pal. Fucking psychos, man. They should have some like law, like
Total
honor thy
psychos.
daughter law, right? Like when these guys go grab them, the fathers can break their hands with mallets or something.
Fuck yeah, in public.
Yes, yeah. You want to shame my daughter? Well, we're gonna break your hand. What hand are you? Right-handed or left-handed? Okay, put it on the thing. Sledgehammer time. Hammer time. No, can't touch this. You're not touching my daughter no more.
Make them write their name in front of you so they can't lie about which hand.
Yes. Let me see you.
You're like, here, write your name down.
Yeah, write your name down. Are you that hand? Or deal some cards. That's what they would do back in the old days of the Old West. If you were caught cheating in cards, they would take your hand and smash it. Break your hand.
Seems about right.
Yep, so you couldn't.
Seems about right. You're fucking with people's money, man. You can't be doing that.
No, that's like welching, right? Welching on a bet. You get killed for that.
Sure.
Like you bet something, that's your word, you know?
Which is supposed to mean something. That's right.
Yes. Your word is supposed to mean something.
All right, let me pull up this next one. This one's a little video.
That's crazy, though. 70% of those women were groped. Jesus.
Oh, it's sick, man. Yeah, that's when I read that you could actually just hit them like with like a scarlet letter, right? Like just put this UV sticker on them and then they can get grabbed immediately. I was like, there you go.
Yeah, but what if you can't like hit them with it, right? They just run up and grope.
Well, then, I'm sure there's going to be cases like that, unfortunately, right? And hopefully they can get those dudes on the fucking camera or something like that.
Or what if she goes like, I'm going to put a sticker on you, and he knocks her out or something? What's that?
Yeah, I'm sure that's happened.
Is that a pool?
That is indeed somebody's pool and backyard, right? So right here along the end here, by where it says yesterday is the house.
Yeah.
You have the pool, and then over here on the right, you have this big concrete wall. Well, fucking check this shit out, bro.
Grinder Greg.
Watch this. Watch this.
Wow, what the fuck? Look at that. Grinder Greg's running.
Drunk asshole. Check this out. Drinking and driving, man.
That is crazy, dude.
Now watch it again, and you can see him. Oh, what the fuck?
Why is he walking over his pool?
Well, that's the shallow end, because the guy in midair. Why is this fucking doing? You fucking prick! Stop that.
Wow, that is crazy.
You can see him. He gets ejected. The guy, he goes into the pool.
Oh, okay. That's what. Oh,
yeah. If you see there, you can actually see a splash where the dude gets kicked out of the window.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
Imagine being sitting in that yard or swimming in that pool and that happened. Holy crap.
Or being on your back porch with a cup of coffee, enjoying the evening or the nighttime. Fuck, man. Look, see, they're having to pull the guy out of the fucking pool.
That's crazy. Look at that wall he went through, too. Holy shit.
Oh, it's unreal.
Just going for a swim. That's crazy. Look at that.
And flips like 3 times up over the roof.
That is insane, man. That guy falls right. He's not going to be alive.
Fuck yeah. Especially since they had to pull him out of the fucking water and they're not moving.
That's a huge pool, too.
It is a pretty big pool, yeah.
Yeah, look at all the people. Like, fucking, that is crazy. He just sit right in the water. Look at him.
Yeah, they're just fucking over here floating. That dude they have to go in and get him and drag him the fuck out.
That's why you shouldn't be drinking and driving. Ain't it teach?
No, that's the kind of shit that happens. You're not yourself in jeopardy. You put the world in jeopardy.
When you get behind a wheel drunk, you could kill a grandma and a mom, take some innocent person off this planet.
How easy would it have been for him to have just gone straight through the house to a nursery? Right. I mean, come on, dude.
My friend's father, my grandfather, one time was sitting in his living room, right? And he got up to get an orange juice, and then he looked back, and there was a car that went through his fucking wall and is like literally hit the chair he was sitting in. So he was an old man, and he died like 2 years later. He was in his like 80s. He got up to get a drink, and all of a sudden there was a car in his living room because the way his street is, it's like a hill, and like if you just going straight, you go right through the house, and they went right through his house, man.
Damn.
The car went right in his living room. Fucking crazy. But this is sick too. Like, wow, look at the video of that too. That's like a ring cam, a backyard door cam, and a car comes flipping through your fucking wall into your pool. That's Bizarro World.
For sure. Super fucked up and scary. Makes you think about this kind of stuff that happens all the time. Like, you know, and there's nothing you can do to guard against that. Again, back to the point of like, you're not just putting yourself in jeopardy. You're putting people all over the area you're in jeopardy, man. These people just might be sitting in their living room watching TV like good Americans. You know what I mean? They can't prepare for that. They're doing everything they're supposed to do. And all of a sudden you fly through their fucking roof.
And how fast must he have been going, right?
Fuck, right? Oh my God. The flip like that? Sure.
Dude, he must have been flying. He must have been doing like 80, 90 for that. Holy shit. That's a brick wall, too. He slams through a brick wall. What a sick fuck, man. Remember the guy we seen getting, I think, eaten by a fucking engine or something? Stuck through an engine?
Oh, yeah, that was fucked up. Yeah, they got sucked into that fucking engine. That was crazy, man.
The pool boy. Yeah, the pool boy must have been like, holy shit. Picture the pool boy like cleaning the pool and this thing happening right in front of him. Pool boy scared. Pool boy now.
Yeah.
Pool
boy shitting his pants.
Yeah. Pool party. Yeah, that would suck. Like that would screw me up too. Scare the shit out of me if I was sitting in my yard and a car.
Of course.
Just came through the window. I mean the fucking brick wall.
That would scare the shit out of you and get your heart jumped, man.
Yeah.
Well, like you've told me and us in the chat many, many times, a simple beta fucking cuck will stay with his woman sometimes, no matter what horrible, disgusting, deplorable, degenerate thing she has done. And this is a perfect case of that. Listen to this title. I didn't divorce my wife after she slept with a 17-year-old student in our bed.
You cock, you simp. What a dirty human being where you don't divorce your fucking pig wife after that.
Look at this fucking dude.
What a loser.
She was a teacher and slept with one of her students in their bed. Went to fucking prison, got out, and he just said, you know what, honey, we should just move to a new town and start over.
What a disgusting human being. She's a pretty girl, too. She should be flogged. He is a cuck simp who deserves everything that happens to him.
Yep.
You scumbag. Your wife is a chomo, right?
Yes.
And you stay with your wife.
Yes.
You stayed with your chomo wife who dishonored you and hurt a child. You fucking
bro, because we don't do the mirror bullshit around here. We're always the same regardless. And we always say, now imagine it the other way. Imagine this was a fucking woman staying with her husband that slept with a high school girl in their bedroom, in their bed. There's no double standard here. Fuck her. And
he looks like a beta. He looks like a
yes, he does.
And see, women know that, like, a guy like that, all they got to do is like, honey, I made a mistake, but I love you a lot. But I just slept with 17 men around the corner, but I love you so much. And he's like, well, she really loves me. All she did was sleep with 27 guys. All she did was screw a little kid from a school in our bed and went to jail. She's only considered a sex offender.
That's funny. You made me think of The Hangover again when Stu goes and he didn't even ejaculate inside her. It's like, bro, I will set you on fire. What? But no, he's a beta fucking bitch-made motherfucker, and fuck her. She is a chomo. You couldn't have said it better. No matter how you shake this, she's a fucking molester.
Yeah. Yeah, she preys on little kids.
She did it in your motherfucking bed, dude. There's no possible way she could have disrespected you more unless she like taped it and
He's
filmed
probably
it, or
cheating on
like
him a million
sent it to your
times.
parents.
He's probably one of those guys that let her cheat. You know, he's a cuck. He's so simple.
Oh yeah,
He'll take
sure,
her.
honey. We can have an open relationship. I know I don't satisfy you.
Yeah, and he's one of those cucks that can
Can
take.
I
They don't care
watch?
abuse. They just love the woman so much that they don't care what she does. She can screw their friends, berate, unman him, and the cuck will always simp back. What a weak beta male. She's probably screwing people right now behind his back, and he don't even care.
Oh yeah, I think it was David James that said she'll do it again. I couldn't agree
Yeah,
more.
of course. If she's attracted to teenage boys and has a fantasy of power and sleeping with kids, she's gonna sleep
That's
with
right.
another kid in the future.
Because these people don't change, and it doesn't matter what gender you are. If you're fucked in your brain, you are fucked in your brain. If that's what gets you off, that is what will always be the thing that gets you off.
Yeah. I don't think even all that counseling, nothing can help that, because you can send us to counseling and regular people. It's like,
That's right.
all right, you can't like a guy or a girl no more, right? It's
Yep.
not gonna change. You know?
That's right. We've said that how many times? Like, if you're being honest with yourself and you say to yourself, is there any amount of like hypnosis or pray the fucking gay away type camps or any kind of, like you're saying, any counseling or talking? Is there anything that could keep you from liking the thing that you like? Right. And the answer is no, if you're being honest with yourself.
No, there's nothing that can make me stop being attracted to a beautiful woman, right? Nothing.
That's right. Exactly. Nothing.
So I don't. So this lady's always gonna like kids. Yeah, I'm with you, Jason. I had a few pretty substitute teachers that I had crushes on. They were good women though. They were decent people. They would never go with a child, you know. Right? Like
Yeah.
I wish they would have, and I would have loved that. Right? Being a 16-year-old kid, have some like 30-year-old hot teacher girlfriend secretly or something. But
oh yeah, and you know what? Like, and here's okay. So say that it happened, and then like now at this age, we'd look back on it and go, you know what? It was awesome for me, but I don't know what the fuck that bitch was thinking, right? Like,
yeah, I would definitely look down at her like, wow, you
yeah, right. Because it's like you still now you know what's going on with this. That person was not right in their fucking head. Worked out for you. It was pretty awesome for you, right? But it's like, nah, that bitch was fucked up.
She's a predator. Like if you look, like I've said right there, if you look at a child like that, like you're supposed to be a teacher and you're preying on students. Like, come on, dude.
Yep.
Fuck Grant, SeaWorld, Orlando request to dismiss coaster duck strike lawsuit. I think we heard about
like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, you and I actually talked about this kind of at length because it was so ridiculous. This woman went to SeaWorld, rode a fucking roller coaster, and a duck flew by and hit her, and then she wanted to sue the park, and we were both like, what?
Yeah, I remember this.
It doesn't make any sense. And of course the judge was like, are you high on drugs? No, you can't. The judge was like, said the same things we did. I was so proud of us, dude, because I remember the shit we talked about. And the judge was like, it's a duck. It's a bird. It's in the sky. You're in a roller coaster. Like, there's birds, dude. This is a fluke. It's a weird thing that happens. SeaWorld is in no way in control of the duck, right?
And I hate SeaWorld. And I fucking hate SeaWorld. But it is they don't control the ducks flying. It's not their fault. A duck flew. Like, you could have been walking on the ground down your street and a duck could have flew by and hit you. Right?
No doubt.
Like,
that's right.
You could have been fixing something on your roof or I don't know, anything. So you go on a roller coaster and a duck flies by. As much as I hate fucking SeaWorld, it's not their fault.
That's right, 100%. Imagine you come into my house for a barbecue and a bird like came by and stole your hot dog and scratched your finger and you sued me because it happened on my property. That's fucking retarded.
Yes, that's super.
I was accosted by a bird on your property. It is your responsibility to control those birds. Crazy, dude.
Yeah,
you know what? We covered this last week, but it was I was trying to fill some time. I still want to show it to you, so we're gonna fucking cover it again so you can see it. This shit is so ridiculous and should not be allowed on the earth. Hold on, let me get this thing pulled up. We're gonna take a look at this together because this tripped me the fuck out. disgusting mental asylum fucking world that we're. All right, here we go. An organic grocer in Miami is now the first nude grocery store.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Now, keep in mind, hold on, I want to let you go and say all your, but I just want you to keep one thing in mind. It is not illegal to be, I mean, it is illegal, right, to be naked outside. So when you go to the store, you have to go there in clothes. Then you get naked inside so you can do your shopping, and then you have to put your clothes on again when you leave.
Well, what kind of fantasy? These people should all be thrown in a fucking concentration camp, man. Honest, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, whoever these people are, they should be put in a gulag or something. They should get 20 years in prison for going in this place. That's
just removed from society, Skull Bro. I could not agree with you more. And here's what I said. What I said last week was like, okay, so I'm in clothes on the way there. I get there, I get naked, I'm inside naked. For what purpose? And are there rules that you're not allowed to like be staring at people's parts?
Who would even want to? Why would you want to shop naked?
And why would you ever want to buy the broccoli or the apple that somebody had their gross pubis near?
Yeah.
Right? For real, dude. Like, what makes sense in this place? Like, if you're in there and nude, is it because you want other people to see you're drunk? Here's another point that I raised last week that I think that you'll agree with. What happens if somebody gets a boner?
Yeah. Well, they're a bunch of perverts anyways.
Right, but are you is there like a no boner rule, right? Like, are you automatically removed? Do they have cameras in this place? So now you're being filmed while you're naked shopping, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many questions about this. It's so fucking weird.
Who owns this? Who would want to even make a store for naked shoppers? What the
Bro, I don't. All I can tell you is it's literally called Nude Miami. It's an organic grocer. It's the first location.
Pervert shoplifting. Oh no, David said prevent shoplifting, you sick bastard.
Oh, that's for sure, unless you're keystering stuff. But then I say to you again, though, it's like you're on camera, right? And is there a no boner rule? What happens if somebody says that person was staring at me? Is there a waiver you have to sign before you come in? And the other thing, again, how many articles have we seen of these gross people that do weird, fucked up shit to food, and you've got naked people just walking around in your store? Are you nuts?
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. Number one, who would even make a perverted place like that? You know, who would even think like someone would even do that?
3 dudes, like, 3 guys, 3 men: Charles, Amin, Harry Miller, and Sebastian.
All right, but think this: like, imagine me and you thinking of how to like. Let's start as pal. Okay, my friend. Let's make a nude place where you can shop. It's like, well, who would want to do that? What the fuck? What losers? Look at these 3 disgusting human beings.
That's them. That's the guys who started this place.
I would put them in a gulag in Siberia and cut their rations in half.
In the dolphin, where they gotta walk around looking at the duck walk.
The black dolphin. They would do the duck walk in the black dolphin every day of their fucking lives, weirdos. Wow.
No doubt about it, man. This makes me physically sick. Because again, I mean, it would make me sick anyway, but it's like it's not like it's in a nudist camp. Right?
No,
it's not in a nudist town. It's not in a nudist beach. You have to drive there with clothes on inside, and then I guess what? Put your clothes in a locker so you can be naked around each other, and then you have to get dressed again when you leave. Why?
It's a perverted fantasy. It's going to be
right. It would have to be. It would have to be.
Yes, I'm making a hot chocolate right now. Don't mind me. It's a perverted fantasy that these 3 guys probably tapped into the pervert community, knew these perverts would go for it. Because why would they spend money to make this thing? Like, what normal person is going to go shopping naked, man? Come on.
Oh, for sure. And you know it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
It's a sick, demented fetish, degenerate global homo thing. It's disgusting. Disgusting. The society shouldn't really allow this type of stuff.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. The city should have said, "Are you out of your fucking minds?"
Yeah.
Right?
You allow shit like this? Like, come on. And then some rape happens, too. No, it's just a gender disgusting thing, number one. Then somebody gets R'd in there or something, right? Like, oh, shocking. You put a bunch of perverts and their fantasies together. Like, that's just a fetish place for these scumbag pervs, man. That's fucking sick.
Unreal, right?
What's the name of it? Modern luxury? Modern luxury. Walk around naked. Shop.
Fucking disgusting.
Where did your parents meet? My parents meet at a nudist fucking shop. What's this guy?
Dude, that's James Taylor. I see fire and I see rain.
No way. I love that. It's a great song. I see crack and I see meth. I see jail bars in front of my face. Look at him.
Yeah, this dude was mad fucked up, went totally and completely out of his mind. He called 911 more than 150 times in one day, talking about all kinds of crazy shit. And when they showed up, he was just screaming mad obscenities and throwing things out the windows. And then they finally told him that they were the police and they were there for him. And he said, "Oh, okay, hold on, I'll get my shoes."
What a character. He looks like Manson. Dude, he looks like Charles fucking Manson.
He does look like
Redzilla. He
really, really genuinely does, man.
That's Redzilla's fucking uncle.
He really, really genuinely does. Yeah, winter, spring, summer, or fall.
Oh, that's a good song.
I got it. Yep. I'll be there if you need a friend. This is your friend right here.
Yeah, if you need a cellmate, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll file a toothbrush down and stab the other guy because I'm your friend.
Too fucking funny. What's up, Aegon, bro? What's up,
Aegon?
Fly?
Did you watch the Seven Kingdoms, Aegon? The Night of the Seven. I did. I thought it was massively boring, and I liked it. I still liked it. I think it's going to be good, but I thought the first one was just slow and boring, man. Yeah, slow and boring. But I think it's going to surprise me. I'm hoping. Big time. I can't see the chat, so. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries, man. Everybody's mostly just talking to each other, and Flock was talking about how it's supposed to get 15 inches of snow soon. Yeah, we're doing a movie tonight, Sybil. We're going to be doing Me, Myself, and Irene.
Sybil. Yeah. What's up, Sybil? I am Sybil. I have many Sybil personalities. Yes, Me, Myself, and Irene took place in half of it in Rhode Island. State Troopers. I watched it. But Game of Thrones fans won't like it. Yeah, I agree with you, Aegon. They have a lot of criticisms already. A lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they say they put too much funniness in it, unlike the original Game of Thrones or something. But it was only the first episode, and like I said, I hope it surprises me and it gets good. There just was a little slow, like B1 said, boring.
Oh, Sybil hasn't seen Me, Myself, and Irene. Well, get ready. Me, Myself, and Irene is a great movie. It's Jim Carrey's the star. It's got Renee Zellweger, and it's very, very whacked out. It's really a whacked out movie.
Yeah, the guy's a schizo. He's fucking schizo.
Well, we do show.
Look at this guy.
Just wait for this, dude. This is just one of the freaks and weirdos we show on our show. There's not necessarily some weird news going on behind this. This is just to remind everybody of the fucking filth and weirdness we have to share our air with. This dude's feeding his pig with a disco hat on. He's feeding the pig out of a bucket.
What a crazy person.
You got a chicken. There's a chicken and a baby chicken behind him.
I will say this. At least he's not doing nothing perverted, right?
No, he's not.
I will give him that. There's no perversion. It's a little silly. He's feeding his pig and, A little funny in ways and silly. He's got a chick.
Oh, I'm still putting this guy in a straitjacket and making him wander around a pool all day.
He's batshit crazy.
Yeah, batshit fucking crazy. This guy needs to literally be in a home. This dude's dancing to disco with all manner of birds and wildlife. Just fucking pigs in a disco hat and sunglasses. This fucking guy.
When other countries see this, they just want to invade our country. They're like,
oh man, unfucking real.
Like, look how weak and sloppy these capitalist pigs are. You capitalist pig! Look at that piggy eating out of. What is he eating?
I know he's feeding him some kind of stuff out of a bucket.
Looks like a pan to me. He's out of his. I like his helmet. The looks like the old Super Dave helmet.
David James says he's harmless. Yeah, until he fucks the pig.
Yeah. That's if he's not a pervert, he's a harmless, funny guy, weirdo. If he's not a pervert, right? He's just harmless.
Yeah.
Guy. Maybe he thinks he's funny.
I'm medicating him.
Yeah, he probably needs to be on some Valium.
Oh, I'm sure he thinks it's hysterical. I'm sure he showed all the guys at his gay bar.
Yeah, exactly. He showed all the fags at the gay bar loved it. They loved it.
However, is straight up trash to be put on blast. These people went to Dunkin' Donuts to get food, and it says, "Oh, you thought the crunch just, huh? Check out this disgusting whore trash fucking bitch back here trimming her fucking toenails and digging the gross things out of her toes on the counter."
Why would you do that? That was disgusting.
right next to the fucking dough mixing machine in full view of everybody.
Yeah, they should be fired. These slobs, these scandandinas that work there. Pretty fucking fired. Why ain't her manager fucking and no one's yelling at her or saying anything?
Oh yeah, this one right here with the headset on, just acting like it's not even happening. Just walking around, saw them doing it, just like, oh well, I'll just keep making donuts. Disgusting fucking trash.
Oh my god.
Disgusting fucking trash.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's fucking you don't mess with people's food. You don't do that type of shit, man. Yeah, anybody who can fuck with people's food is a real sick bastard, right? And look at imagine like who raised you? You're like cutting your toenails at your work with a food place, and like who the fuck raised you? Right? Oh my god.
Raised by fucking wolves, my friend. Raised by animals.
She's cutting her.
Hell yeah, that's nasty. Aegon said it's fucking nasty, bro. Heck yeah, it's nasty as hell. Dunkin' toenails. Yeah, man, that shit's nasty.
Well, that local Dunkin' Donuts probably gonna lose some business or whatever.
She probably get a health violation. Yeah, they should get a health violation. Yep.
Oh, of course. Yes, health violation all day long. Yeah, you got some sick people working at some of these joints. But the whole.
Well, here's one I know you'll love.
A
man was arrested under 1889 dueling law after a deadly street fight in Tokyo.
Wow. Interesting.
These dudes agreed to duel, bro.
Yeah, really.
And they fought to the death.
That's awesome. What honorable men. Let's hear about it. I'm interested.
Yeah, let's hear about it. Yeah, okay. So Japanese authorities applied an 1889 anti-dueling law to arrest a man over a fight his opponent's death in Tokyo's red light district. Face-off took place on a street. It's in the Kabukiyo area of the capital after the suspect and the dead man agreed to fight each other. Tokyo police on Wednesday arrested Fuzuki Asari, unemployed, on suspicion of having conspired with someone else to have cause injury resulting in death. So I guess that's the law, the dueling law.
Yeah, that's a charge.
Yeah, that's to conspire with somebody else to fight to the death, basically, is what that says.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He beat the fucking guy to death.
Well, that's what it is, a duel. It's a duel. They've done that. They used to do that in Japan for thousands of years, man. And in the West, too, it's done. You know, that's why they should bring back dueling.
such as throwing, and the guy suffered from multiple organ failure caused by head injuries. He just beat him to death.
All right, so their duel was hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
All right, most dueling is with weapons, though. Benedict Arnold used to tell people, would you like to duel me with pistol, saber, or tomahawk, right?
Right.
It was mostly pistols dueling and swords, but mostly pistols. Very interesting. They should bring it back because there'll be less slander, right? People know you like literally have to duel somebody, and if you don't want to, you can back up, but you look like a coward, right? Everybody knows you're a coward of the week. Yeah, they should bring back dueling.
Well, I'll tell you what, he escaped a murder charge, bro. This dueling law, check this out. It's actually pretty interesting. So the dueling law stipulates that anyone who is engaged in a duel shall be punished by imprisonment for no less than 2 years and no more than 5 years. The suspect's other alleged crime, which is causing death from involuntary injury, would also carry no less than 3. So it sounds like this guy's going to do 5 for killing this dude.
Wow. Well, imagine two people hate each other, and they says, you know what? All right, instead of one of us killing each other, whoever wins, go to jail and not being with their kids. Why don't we do let's do a duel in private. We'll film it, and let's do a duel. We'll both sign a paper. Let's both duel, right? That's a good idea.
Well, it says West still has a dueling law. It says that in 2007, a deadly shootout led police to file a rare charge of murder by duel. The law, written in 1849, reads that if any person fights a duel in this state, being West Virginia, and in doing so inflicts a mortal wound, shall be deemed guilty of murder. So West Virginia says the winner of the duel gets charged with murder.
Oh, all right. Yeah, well, yeah, they had a lot of duels on West Virginia for sure. But I think it's a noble thing.
So if you want a duel, go to Japan, and you'll only get 5 years if you win your duel.
Yeah, well, I guarantee if you do set up a duel and you video it and stuff before, or if you don't, no matter, you're going to probably do less time because it's not like you snuck up on the person and shot them, right? You both honorably said we're going to start firing at each other or fighting each other with swords or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they should bring it back. Bring back to public dueling. So it'd be less slander, less kind of crimes of people trying to set people up at work, get them fired, lie on your boss, lie on your employee, or whatever. I don't know where I'm going with this somehow, but
I am also on my way to being very baked. I'm going through this other list of links going, which ones did I not? Let me see here.
Yeah. What's up, Sybil? KD, what's going on? Wait, what's that like? One single law in NY, we have legal. Oh, wow, mutual combat law? Really? Interesting. I like the laws down in Texas and Florida where if somebody tries to like break in your car or your house, you can shoot them to death if you think your life's in jeopardy.
Yep. You should be
killed. Yeah, that should be
any breaks man into your fucking house. You should be allowed to shoot them.
Yeah, any man or woman's right to defend their life and shoot the person trying to enter their home to kill them or steal from them, or beat them or hurt them in any way. Right? Remember, God made men equal. God made men, and Samuel Colt made them equal. The Colt gun. The gun made people equal, right? When it comes to that. Remember, before a gun, a big, strong person can always beat a small person.
They call it the great equalizer. Yeah.
It really is. The gun, you can take a little sweet little woman who is very tiny and small, and she can blow you away if you're a big 7-foot fucking gorilla trying to attack her, right? Like, that's insane. That's why guns are very important for women to have. Like my female family members, I always preach gun stuff to them, and most of them have guns legally to protect themselves.
Yeah, at the very least, you should have pepper spray and taser. Bear spray, really.
The pepper spray, always. You must have that on you as a woman, for sure. Tied to your keychain, something. That must be on you at all times.
At
all times.
Fucking cocksucker.
You got to be smart.
Don't mind me. I'm screaming at my names. Just hang on a second.
Well, let me help you. Fuck you
Really,
bastard.
I'm screaming at the ad that just popped.
Oh yeah, the stupid ad
I called it a
guy
faggot.
too.
It happens.
Of course,
It happens.
Look at him. He blew 3 people to get on that fucking commercial alone. Out in Silicon Valley with all their felt and perversion and cult-like mentality. That fucking Zuckerberg alien-looking creature. They're weirdos. Those rich elite.
He really does look like, he looks like he's related to fucking Data from Star Trek. There's no doubt about that, bro.
Sheriff Judd actually stated, make sure you do. What, Little Maine? What's up, Little Maine?
Kill them.
The sheriff.
Make sure you kill them if they break into your house.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that said before too. Yes, and I know Little Maine from the Dirkleverse, where a lot of them people are from like Kentucky and shit. Like, they had guns. The Southerners love their guns. It's one thing I love about the Rebs. They love their guns and know their guns down there. And that's right. If you're breaking house, make sure you kill them, because if not, they sue you.
That's true. Yes, they will. And if you don't have any money, they can sue your homeowner's insurance or your renter's insurance. It's total fucking bullshit.
Yeah, if someone's coming through your window and trying to hurt you or your family, you pop them. You make sure you off them.
Yep. Check this shit out. New York City subway rider wears exposed leather chain cage around his penis, but cops say it doesn't break any laws.
What?
This is fucking sick as fuck, dude. We've seen a lot of shit. Now, this isn't the grossest thing we've seen in the subway. I think that guy that was fucking the dead body and then robbed it was probably the sickest thing we've seen so far. But look, there's a fucking video. This piece of shit right here made a leather cage for his penis and balls and just wears no underwear and a big rip in his tights so everybody can see it. And the cops say that technically he does have a covering on his penis, so there's nothing they can do about it.
This is disgusting, degenerate laws. That is just disgusting. Come on, man. This guy's not arrested or beat. I throw him right in front of the train.
Totally open.
Look at that. Yeah, any little kid, grandma, anybody in the subway can see that, man. That guy, someone should smash his face apart on there. Look.
There he is right there.
Look at him. Wow, he looks like a fucking freak of nature.
Yep.
He dresses up as a woman at night.
I hope the fucking fates give him fucking syphilis. Fuck this piece of shit.
Yeah, I hope he gets thrown in front of the train.
Right, so he had tights, right? And he literally deliberately cut a giant hole in his tights so that his penis and balls would be exposed, and then he put a homemade leather cage on it and went out and showed everybody. What the fuck? Yeah. How is that not fucking illegal? How does that legally constitute clothing or covering if you can see the guy's balls? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's why sometimes I think we need an inquisition again, right? Like some like great fucking religious inquisition where these people can totally burnt at the stake. Because why should these people
This is one of those cases where I wish the cops would have drug him in a bathroom and kicked his motherfucking teeth in.
Yeah, I wish he would have got a beat.
Serious, man.
You know what? That would have happened. You know what would have happened? That's a great thing you just said, because if the cops would have pulled him in the bathroom and beat the fuck out of him, he'd do that again. Or if somebody on the train, like knocked him out. Knock him out. Yeah. Right, all these young kids like beating other people and fighting on the train, right? Knock him out.
We just saw him with the TikTok challenges and all this. Yes.
Yeah, why ain't this guy getting dropped?
Yep, absolutely, man. Some father or fucking some good cop should have said, "Oh, it's not against the law. You guys aren't taking him to jail. Okay, well, let's take him in the bathroom and tune him the fuck up real quick, and I bet you he doesn't come back."
Yeah, if I ever got on that train with my godson or something like that, or my nephews, and they were little at the time, I would have definitely punched that guy in the head, man. And
for sure.
Off. Yeah, I would have punched that man in the head. It's like, you're exposing yourself to children, man. You sicko. Man, New York's fucked up.
And everybody else. Like, I'm not trying to see your fucking pecker, dude. What's wrong with you, you fucking freak?
I feel bad for the good New Yorkers out there, like the good people that have to like live with that shit. Oh man, the fucking wacko shit you see in New York City, bro, is insane. You come up from hell sometimes and go there, like it's insane. And that guy's
No, I know, I've seen it, and it is absolutely fucking disgusting in places, especially the
The
subways.
subway is a fucking is like Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Well, and dude, we know why. The city literally dumps their fucking mentally insane and homeless into the subway, and they expect them to just live down there so they can claim, oh, look, we don't have all this problem on our streets, and look, our fancy benches are working. And no, they just shove them all into the goddamn subway. You got literally thousands of people that are supposed to be on medication, supposed to be getting help and counseling, that the city just shits on and sends into the subway, and everybody's got to be around them down there with these people talking to themselves and fighting fucking ghost bears and everything else.
Yeah,
Bobby Luisi's
ghost. Bobby Luisi's fighting a ghost down there or something.
Yep.
Yeah, and good point, KD. They a lot of foreign mentally ill people are down there, come from other countries, released from asylums. But that guy right there showing himself, man, like, come on, dude. You have the right to do whatever you want in your own home. You want to wear a cage on your Peugeot, but you can't go on a subway or a bus in public and do that.
Yeah, and as weird as I think it is, you can wear a cage on it, but you got to wear pants. There can't be a hole in it. You can't wear a skirt or a dress and have your shit hanging out, bro. No.
That's public exposure.
Goddamn right. That's right.
What is this?
Fuck that shit. How dare those cops say fucking technically it's covered so it doesn't break the penal code? Like, you're fucking hot. What?
Well, I thought this was the evangelical Michael Francis. How he doesn't care about God no more and all that. They got that scumbag on all these talk shows now, on like political talk shows. I won't even watch them when they're on. They got him on Jubilee. It's discussed like former mobster answers questions from 20 people. It made me sick. And I'm on Piers Morgan or something. That made me sick. I turned it right off, man.
Yep.
Like, why
I feel
is
the
this
same way? Why speak to him? Why is he public? That's right.
Why do you have this rat bastard up here?
Yeah, who gives a fuck about his opinion? That's right, man. Same with that Jeff Nadeau queer. I saw him pop up on a news program talking about a drug dealer that got arrested. And they were like, here's Jeff Nadeau from a YouTube show. And you had these, like, literally went from a college-educated reporter that was speaking eloquently to a Down syndrome fucking retarded person.
Yeah, Keebler.
It was insane. No, I mean, really, it was fucking nuts. It was like going from black to white. Like, it was that stark. It was like, okay, and here's a man that sounds intelligent, knows exactly what's supposed to be happening, and duh, fucking unbelievable. The dude looks and sounds like a fucking fat lesbian retarded person.
Yeah,
crazy that they would speak to this dude.
Chaz Bono thing. Chaz Bono. Yeah, Chaz Bono.
Yeah. And again, to the point of who fucking retard thinks, dude. Who cares about this retard's opinion?
What is this now?
Julio Iglesias, dude, the famous singer.
Yeah, I don't. What songs does he have? I know he's got some famous songs.
He had a bunch of songs back in the 80s and the 70s too. I think he was like a Spanish crooner, or Puerto Rican crooner, I think. Well, he's accused of sexually assaulting the staff and keeping a straight up sex slave as a maid.
At the her name was Lola. She was a hoodlum. I used to beat her up and make her clean my hair. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it says that he would force the sex slave into boozy threesomes. Some Diddy shit.
Yeah, it's a little creepy though. But if it's true, if it's not, we don't know.
If it's true.
Yeah, because it could have been just his girlfriend and they broke up and she was all drunk and threesome with him, and then say, you know what? He's a famous person. Maybe we can sue. Who knows? Or maybe he did force them. Who knows with these people?
Well, it's multiple women that says that the singer preyed on them while they were working for him as live-in employees at his different properties, and that he would basically make them
more than one.
He would trap them in the laundry room and fuck them.
That's fucking terrible. Yeah,
he would threaten them with fucking deportation back to their countries if they didn't act as a slave. He would dress one like a doll.
That's disgusting. He should be hung. You don't do that to some woman. Yeah, like you gotta do something sexual with me, or I'm gonna have you deported or arrested or fuck with you like that. You dirty motherfucker, you predator, you fucking pred, you pred,
disgusting trash motherfucker. That's right, subhuman garbage. Yep,
you dirty predator. I hate that. That is a cowardly predator move to do to some woman.
It's
Disgusting.
horrific. Some woman that came from a third world country, you know what I mean? She's trying to make some like money to send back to her children or her sick father or whatever the fuck. Even if she just wants to go to school, she's doing the right thing. She's working. She's not out.
Well, I wish she would have stayed.
And then she's got fucking father time. Literally, it said he walked up to her on her first day, one of them, and grabbed her tits and asked her if she's had surgery.
What a scumbag. Now, I wish she would have stayed in her own country, but you don't do that to some woman. You do not do that to some woman. I don't care if she's an illegal, where she's from. You do not fucking sexually extort and touch some woman like that. That's gross.
That's right.
That's a woman who has a human right not to be fucking groped, man.
Yeah, and to be able to work for money and not have this disgusting rapist fucking threaten her with deportation and like crimes and shit if she doesn't wear lingerie and fuck him. What the fuck?
One thing I always hated, even since I was a kid hearing about it, is people bullying, like sexual, bullying women for sex at a workplace, right? Like their bosses or they hold their job over their head or whatever, and or grab them and grope them using your power. You know what I mean? Like using your job and your power to fuck with women and sexually harass them or even grope them or are them. Yeah, they deserve a special. They should be eaten by dogs. Like pit bulls should be ripping them and Dobermans.
Dude, I honestly think you should just hand them over to fag that is into doing them. You know, put them in a cell with some dude that like constantly cornholes little fucking assholes and be like, here, bro, this is your new food. You know what I mean? This is the guy, and make him be, now you can be that guy's doll, you fucking weird. You can be his sex slave, you freak.
I feel bad for that woman, man. Imagine like this dude just coming up to you as you're a worker and telling you like he's gonna have you arrested or deported if you don't sleep with him. What the fuck? You don't do that to people, man. There's a special place in fucking hell for these motherfuckers.
No doubt about it.
Garroted. We should garrote them right in there. What's up, Bella? What's up, Brian? Yeah, they should garrote these people. That's really fucked up to do, man. Really, really fucked up. What was that if it was out with your mom? What if it was your mother or your sister or your husband? Right? Would you want that done to you? Like, say these girls must have been in their 30s, 20s, maybe 40s. Who knows, right? Your young fucking sister or something, some guy pressing up on them and groping them at work.
Yeah, she's all excited. She got a job finally. There's no jobs where you live. Everybody's in poverty. She's excited. She gets a job through a service, and all of a sudden you got to worry with the fact that this dude's going to be buggering your sister so she can work for fucking minimum wage.
Anybody would ever done that to my sister, I kill them. I beat them up.
Kill them. I would kill them. I would kill them.
Hurt them badly. Yeah, I always because I grew up with nieces that were my own age, right? So my nieces were old enough to be my like brothers and my sisters. So I used to hang out with them, stay over my sisters, right? You know how many times in the neighborhood I ended up fucking fighting with other kids, sticking up for my nieces growing up, like as little kids. A million times. Somebody called them a name or something stupid or shit like that, and me and my cousin go and beat them up so many times as little kids. I'm talking like little kid. You stick up for your sister, right? If somebody called your sister a name, you're gonna go fight them.
That's right.
And I don't know how many times as a little kid.
Oh, believe me, no, I've been in my fair share of fights for girls from the neighborhood and people I'm related to. Forget about it, of course, man.
Yeah, that's what you do. No one's gonna fuck with one of the girls from our neighborhood at all. No, for sure. You're gonna stick up for her. And this guy sexually assaulting them? Oh, forget it. They'd lose their mind and go beat them with a bat or something. You don't do that to people, man. And use your power and your money, right? To like sexually abuse these CNA or house workers. What the fuck?
Yep.
Disgusting, man. That's how preds work. And predators never stop, man. If you're a sexual pred on any level, maybe it be children, women, whatever your pred nature is, there's no cure. You're never gonna stop. You're always gonna be a pred. That's why you must castrate or you must wood chipper them because there's no stopping.
Yep, preferably both. Fear then death. Yep.
Luckily, this guy's very old. He's got not many. He's not long for this earth much longer.
82 years old. Father time on fucking Viagra and Red Bull. Raping.
Imagine that being.
The fuck?
And I hate dirty old men. There's nothing worse than a dirty old man. I fucking despise perverted old men. My uncle did too. And that's one thing I really admired about my uncle, how he despised dirty old men and perverted shit. Like he was so respectful around women and stuff like that. Never talked perverted or scummy.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a peer. You're supposed to be a peer, dude. You're supposed to be that old guy that's like has advice for people that are younger. You know what I mean? Like tries to help people out, shit like that. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that pervert talk is like get away, especially for some old person. What is this?
Let's get this shit out. A fucking off-duty officer was arrested on his day off, exposing himself at a local park.
Oh, friendly.
Is this why you didn't want us to pat you down?
Officer friendly.
What you saw, you described it as his.
Right.
Did it? Do you know what color it looked like?
Oh.
A loaded gun, a detailed victim statement, and something unexpected in the back of a suspect's truck. But here's where things get interesting. This was not just a random suspect. This was a tenured Kent County Sheriff's deputy, someone who had a clean criminal record and was sworn to protect the interest of the public.
In the woods with a loaded gun, bags of dildos in his truck, and stalking some bitches, showing his dick to people driving by.
Unfortunately, he was found on the wrong side of the law.
Dude.
Guys like this, they're going to have bunkers. And there's probably, as we speak right now, there's people in captivity, women that are tied up right now, all men too, that are held hostage by these psychos.
Yep.
This is sick. He's a cop too, officer friendly over here. What a piece of fucking shit.
Dude, standing in the woods with his penis out and a loaded gun and a bag of dildos in his fucking truck.
For what? What is he? Is that his fantasy? These weird fucks. Whatever happened to just like wanting to like have sex with a beautiful woman, right? Like, what the fuck's wrong with these people?
Dude, you're a fucking cop, and let's be like, it's not like this dude is fibby deformed, right? And he's a sheriff. Like, he could pick up a fucking woman in a bar.
Yeah.
What is wrong?
Yeah, go to a bar.
Yeah, again, to your point, even if you couldn't, you should pay for one.
Yes,
that's
before
right.
you're going to do shit like that, go pay some escort. Or this guy, like you said, he's got money. He works. You can go to any bar and pick up a girl.
And women like firefighters and fucking paramedics and cops like that. That's why I said he's a fucking sheriff, dude. He could go to a bar, go to church or something like that, meet a woman, but he's obviously not right. He had a loaded weapon in a bag full of dildos, and he's showing his dick in the woods by the road. So this guy's mentally fucking sick.
He don't want to meet no. He probably has a nice girl. Yeah. The funny part is he's probably got a nice girlfriend at home or something like that. And this is just his wacko, sick fantasy of sitting in the woods with a gun with dildos. This is twisted. This man is a sick fuck. Needs to be off the streets. Wood chipper something. Wood chipper.
Yes. Or that giant fucking put him inside the bull and put the fire under it. So every time he screams, it comes out the fucking nostrils like a bull noise. Fuck him.
The Greeks made that. Yes, it was called the Raging Bull, I believe it's called something bull. Yeah, they put you in it and light a fire under it, and you boil inside, and you scream, and it comes out like noises. But yeah, look at this guy deserves to be fucking put in the bull. For sure. Disgraziato.
Holy fuck.
He's supposed to be protecting the people, but yeah, he's got sitting there and that was a fucking rifle. That was a rifle,
bro, with like scopes and points or whatever the fuck you call them, laser beams, shit. Yeah, and a guy that knows how to use it, forget about it.
Yeah, look at Aegon said, was he looking for Bigfoot?
That's funny.
Look at this guy. What the fuck? It looks like he just came back from Vietnam or something.
No, this is a case of the cops did exactly what we wanted them to do to the guy in the fucking subway. The cops beat the living shit out of this guy, and there's a good reason for that. This dude got released from jail and then found himself near a bus stop filled with junior high children and attacked them with a knife.
Wow. Wow. Now, junior high kids, 12, 13, tops 14. Yeah. Maybe even 15. Now, 14, 12, 13, 14 is junior high.
The kid was that he actually came on with a knife was 14. That's why they're junior high kids.
Let's say the junior high kids were fucking with him, because I know how we were in middle school.
For
Still,
sure.
even if kids are like, "Hey, asshole," or "You're an asshole," asking a funny quack, busting his balls a little, you do not attack children, right? With a fucking knife.
This dude wouldn't have done that shit on in my neighborhood when we were junior high. We would have killed this guy.
Yeah. If he would have done that,
fucking beat this dude to death.
It depends what bus stop and what place he pulled at with us. He could have got away with it, like if at certain bus stops and shit. But at a few
not my bus stop. That's what I'm saying to you. My bus stop, we were fucking deep, and everybody in that bus stop, most of them are not alive anymore, and some of them are still in prison. Like this dude, I'm telling you,
no. Got attacked by like 15 little kids. You're saying 15 of your little buddies.
Yeah. You're fucked, man. You'd be fucked. But yeah, look at this guy. He's 36 years old, a Florida man, Christopher Steven Schwabel, arrested on Tuesday after allegedly attacking a child at a school bus stop in DeLand. He had just been released from jail and is accused of. He started choking one of the kids and then jumped at another one with a knife.
What the fuck?
A bystander saw what was happening and jumped out and grabbed the dude and intervened so that the child could escape. He pulled the knife on that guy too, who had to use a toolbox to defend himself, and then finally restrained the guy until police arrived. Look, this dude got his fucking ass kicked.
Look at his lips. They're swollen. They beat the shit out as they should.
That's road ash on his face and his ear, bro. He got drug along the pavement for sure.
As he should. Just trying to stab 13-year-olds, motherfucker.
And choked one of them the fuck out?
Yeah, you don't put your hands on kids, man. If a kid's acting, just be like, "Hey, you little shit, leave me alone," and walk away. You shouldn't even be at a bus stop with little kids anyways.
Right. Why cross the street.
Yeah, why you at? I would feel uncomfortable. Well, number one, I'm not on a kid's bus, but let's say if I went to a regular bus stop and there was a bunch of little kids there, I'd step away some feet where I can't hear them or interact with them at all. Right, I don't care what a bunch of little kids are talking about. I'm gonna get away from them. There's no way.
More than likely, I'm probably smoking a cigarette or a joint or some shit. I'm just gonna cross the road. The road.
And even if one of them said, "Hey, Baldy," or something like that, or made fun of me or something, what the fuck am I gonna do? Nothing. I'm gonna ignore them. I'm gonna ignore them and act like I don't hear them
because they're just dumbass kids. That's right, man.
Well, let's just say, "Fuck off, little kid." I don't know, something like that, right? You're not going to beat them up and choke the kid.
Choke them.
I'll tell your parents. Leave me alone, or I'll tell your parents, you little shit. You
fucking choke them and pull a knife on them, dude. Especially if you're on bail, right? If you just got out of jail and you literally just fucking got bond, dude.
He wants to fight. He went teenage fighting. He fought those teenagers as fast as lightning. Teenage fighter. Look, teenage warrior fighter. What an idiot. Teenage Mortal Kombat. What's that scooter? What the
Police are being mocked. Check this out. Police are being mocked online for calling in a 7.5-ton truck to tow away one electric scooter.
Yeah, that's gay. Come on.
What's wrong with you?
That's stupid. Come on.
How much pick it up and throw it in the trunk of a patrol car. If you
how much
or just put a ticket on it or something. Dude, what?
Let him go. I'll let him go or something. Like, how much did it cost?
Right, the scooter.
And not only that, how much did it cost the city and gas and all that shit to do that? Like, leave the good people alone. A fucking scooter. Give me a break.
Stupid.
Someone says, "Is that real? Is it real or is this a fake one?" Because who the fuck?
No, this isn't fake. This isn't real. This is real.
Who the fuck?
Police mocked online for using 7.5 tow truck to tow away an electric scooter. Yeah, it's real.
Fucking sick.
A police force has been mocked on social media for a 7.5-ton recovery truck to tow away an electric scooter. People got a picture of it. Let's see. Facebook users questioned why officers didn't just simply put the scooter, which weighed less than 100 pounds, in the back of a police car, like I said. Couldn't they have just put it in the back of a car instead of wasting money, like you said, paying for an expensive recovery vehicle to take it away and causing more unnecessary pollution and congestion on the streets? Couldn't you have just put it in a trunk? Yeah, they got all these comments going on and on and on about how fucking retarded this cop is.
Yeah, Mayberry, the Andy Keystone Cops, Bonnie Fife shit right here, boy. That's a Bonnie Fife. I'm surprised little Opie's not fishing in the background, setting something on fire. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. That's these incompetent local bureaucrat scumbags. These local fucking little shithead politicians.
Yeah, Cromell says only in the UK. Yeah, it was in the UK. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
How's Nurse Ratchet treating you tonight, Crew? Crew's in the nursery.
Oh, David James is right. Yeah, they do get kickbacks from the towing company for sure. Yeah. There's no doubt about that. But even still, like, get the fuck out of here with this. You people should be ashamed of yourselves for that dumb shit right there.
Yeah, that's some faggotry.
Yeah, it just makes you look like a retard. Exactly.
Yeah, it does. Come on, look at that thing. You're gonna put in the back of a car, the trunk, anything. You're not gonna break it by doing that.
No.
Let someone ride it. Let them ride it to the fucking.
Yeah. And I'm more on the light side of both of our opinions. Like give them a ticket or just shut the fuck up and leave it alone to begin with. What's it bothering? The fucking thing weighs 40 pounds. What was it sitting outside of a store you didn't like? Fuck off.
Yeah. Some of these fucking cops and shit have a bad day, and they take it out on people, man. Do some weird.
That's a very valid point.
It's true.
The very valid point. Yep.
It's true. They have a bad day. They're mad at their wife. They're having a bad week, and they cross people that they usually let go and not fuck with, right? No, they take that anger and aggression out, man. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot.
No, but it happens. Yeah, but it definitely happens.
Of course it does. Now, one thing I hate is when the cops use their thing to try to get girls, right? I remember I told you the story before. I had a girlfriend, and when I was 19, I was about 23. She was like, I was like 23. She was 19, 20. And she was a real pretty girl, blonde hair, and the cop kept pulling her over, right? Giving her a ticket. He would give her the ticket and then call her up and ask or meet her, go down to the ticket place while she's there at the court, right? And ask her, I can help you. Her and her mother actually called, her mother helped her do it. She actually made a police report on this guy for harassment because he kept pulling her over and then helping her squash the tickets.
Right.
It was fucking, it was stalking. It was fucking stalking. It's fucking weird shit, man. I was like, this dirty motherfucker.
All right, give me just a second. I'm going to grab a smoke before I pull up this next article.
Yeah, I remember she was nervous saying like, I remember she used to always say to me, I would never date cops. She's like, they're creepy. I'm like, well, not every cop, obviously, but any dude trying to pull you over like that, what a fucking scumbag. She's like, he could try to arm me or something. I'm like, yeah, he could. He could try to kill you, rape you, anything.
Set you up on something to get his way, right? Maybe he likes you, you don't like him back. He tries to set you up.
If he was that infatuated, he did it to her 3 times, and then she finally made a report, right? Where he pulled her over, gave her the ticket, and then either called her up, and not even got her phone number, called her up and said he's going to help her with it. He was hoping for her to say, yeah, let's go on a date or something. I don't know. But it's like, dude, just ask her on the date then, you fucking crumb. The first time you pull her over. And you shouldn't be doing that on your job anyways, trying to pick up women. Some of those cops are cunts like that, man. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, it's super weak.
Yeah, I didn't like that shit. And I don't know, he was some Cranston punk cop too, because I wish he was a local cop, like a Johnston cop, Because I remember I was trying to find out who the fucking guy was. I wanted to like give a talking to him, but I had a lot of my friends like this guy have you arrested, the fucking cop, and no one knew who he was. So I was telling him like, hey, stay away from me, you sick fuck. But she got the cops involved and the mother because it was stalking, right? You got a 19-year-old girl, and you're always pulling her over, like and fucking and meeting her and popping up when she first walks in the fucking courthouse and be like, I'm gonna help you. It's like, but you gave me the ticket. She's like, this guy's a fucking creep.
Yeah, they need to take that guy's badge away. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, honestly. I forget. I don't know what happened. I don't know, but yeah, it was stalking. And you can't use that's where it goes back to the point where don't use your authority like that. If you were off job, if you're not working, that's one thing. But you can't just pull over women because you want to date them. Like, what the fuck? Do that off work, you idiot. It's a weird pred move. Like that guy Daniel Holtzclaw. Ever hear of him? The half Asian, half white guy. He was Asian and white, right? And he was pulling over these black girls, and he was grabbing their breast and grabbing them, groping them. There was so many of them he did it to. Then they tried to say he was innocent, the Michelle Malkin and stuff, but he was convicted of it, and he cried in court like a little baby. But it's like, man, I don't think 10 different women are going to mistake you. And he's a very big built guy. He was German and Chinese. No, Japanese. He was German and Japanese. His parents met in the war. And he was a jacked motherfucker. He was a big jacked dude. And they're not going to mistake you, man. You can't pull over these women. He wasn't even working. He had his cop car, but he was off work. He signed out of work. And he was pulling them over still. Now, you can't pull over women and start groping them, even if they're crackheads. Like some of the women had drug problems, right? And he probably knew that, right? So you just because the girl smokes crack and has a drug problem doesn't mean you can pull her over and fucking rip a piece of ass off of her.
That's right, and we've seen that on this show. Actually, we saw once or twice cops get caught on video offering women to let them go for sexual favors and shit like that. Yeah, it's total bullshit.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I got it. That is predative behavior, folks. Anytime a cop is trying to let women go with sex, and that is predative behavior, and it makes me sick. And that Holtzclaw guy he got like 20 life sentences. It was like a whole bunch of women he pulled over, and just because they had drug problems or alcohol problems or whatever, he just started groping them and shit, grabbing them, making them show their breasts. Real weird shit. It's like, why would you want to have someone do that to your mother or your aunt or your sister, you fuck? I don't know. I understand how these animals could do something like that to people. Oh, wait, you remember that? Yeah, Michelle Malkin. I like Malkin. I was surprised, and I was very interested on the we should cover that, KD. We should do a stream about the Daniel Holtzclaw. There's like I said, Malkin made a pretty good argument for him, but I still believe he did it. And Malkin's smart. Michelle Malkin, I like her a lot. She don't even fuck around with politics no more because you got to be fake to be in politics. And she argued with so many people. So I'm a big fan of that I think she's Filipino or something, but I always thought she was a funny character. I don't agree with everything she says, but I always liked her. I was very shocked that she stuck up for him. But she made a good argument. I can't remember it though, but she made a good argument. But he on the women, but he preyed on those women because they had drug problems. So if they did take you to court, who are you going to believe, the cop or the crackhead lady? But there's so many of them where you got 10 crackhead ladies saying you groped them. They're going to believe the 10 crackhead ladies over the cop, right? Like, come on. And how can they get you mistaken? You're a big jack dude. Everybody knows who you are. I highly doubt he was innocent. But Malkin made a big, I think it was 2-3 years ago, made a big documentary on Daniel Holtzclaw is innocent and did a documentary or something like that where, like I said, it was pretty convincing. But I still say no, there's no way. All these women are lying. In case the detectives were in on it and fed the people info. in case of like, yeah, we heard of this guy. He's a big this guy kind of guy, whatever, and kind of like coached them into it or gave them the answers or something. That's the only way.
Yeah, I didn't put it into the news or anything like that, but I just saw a case with a cop that was, or two cops actually. They went and investigated a sex trafficking ring, and instead of fucking arresting the people, they just made an arrangement with them that they got free sex from the women.
Disgusting cocksuckers.
Yep.
Disgusting human beings doing that. Like, come on, give me a break.
Dude.
You're supposed to
Not
protect
like your local massage. Dude, these women don't want to be, it's trafficking, bro. These women are, they don't
no matter what.
Shit.
Here's my thing is I always look at like black and white. You're a cop. You're supposed to be protecting people, not breaking the law like that, right? I don't like
no doubt about it. Yeah,
I
you're a
hate
person, you're a man with no country now.
Yeah, just like my uncle used to say, right? Like the cops have a job, you know, and you're the cops are the cops, and I'm the robbers, right? Like that's how it goes, right?
Yeah. I've
Like,
told you before. I got similar advice. If it's their job to keep you there, it's your job to break out.
yeah, in prison, yeah, you always.
That's
just
what
like
my
in a
brother and
military
I were
prison.
always told. Yep.
Well, listen to this: when you're in the military and you're a prisoner of war, your obligation is to cause trouble and break out, or disrupt and cause trouble and not go along with the program. So
Right.
that's
that
where
makes
that.
sense. Yeah, you'd be a convict, not an inmate. Exactly.
Yes. There's a big difference between a convict and an inmate. See,
Yes,
I have
there
friends,
is.
my older friends that like did time, like guys that have been on YouTube. So I'll say their names: Eddie and Dean. They've been on Prison Channel, stuff like that. So they did 38 and 48 years in prison, right? Those dudes are old time convicts, right?
Yep.
Those are old time convicts who been in the can in the warrior days of the 70s and 80s, right? Like.
Yep.
Difference between an inmate, big difference. Convicts go by a code. My friend
That's
Tony.
right. An inmate says, "Okay, you want me to do this, boss? Okay, no problem. I'm off the floor. No problem. I'll do this. Sure thing." A convict doesn't even want to talk to the fucking people.
Well, listen to this. I'll tell you a quick story my friend told me about the convict code. When let's say he's if a cop's beating up one of the inmates, no matter if he's black, white, or whatever, right? Convict code is the convict's supposed to help that inmate and fight with the cop, right? Like they have codes, like these old convict codes from the fucking 70s, 80s, or whatever that they lived by, which they don't have many convicts no more. That most people like inmates now, right?
Yep.
Convicts left. What's up, honeybee? But when you did time back in those days, the 70s, 80s, those are wild.
Or if you've been raised correctly, yeah, you don't just go.
Oh, you've been. No, definitely not. But the best thing is try to stay out of prison. Look how cute these things are, but they rip you in half. What is this?
Two men detained in jail for claiming that two pandas were having gay sex.
Why is it? Yeah. Why is
these dudes in China started trying to make a big kerfuffle on their social media to get views and clicks and trying to make money off of a short film they made. And they filmed a couple of pandas having sex, and then they told everybody that it was the first case in history that two male pandas were having a gay relationship. And the Chinese take pandas very, very seriously.
Yeah.
It's very important to them. Okay, well, you're basically talking shit about us and our nationality and the country and the things that we love, and you're talking about fag shit that we don't go along with, so you're going to jail.
Even though I agree with them, I don't agree with it. Meaning, I don't agree with the phenolic pandas, right? And making this film and all, but they have the right to do that. They should be thrown in jail for it.
No, they shouldn't be thrown in jail for it, but I still laugh at it the same way I laugh about the fucking guy that tried to open the first gay club in Pakistan and they put him in a mental hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta laugh at how insane it is, Fucking wild, man. Yeah, detained and put in jail.
They love pandas, man. They love their fucking pandas. And look how beautiful those animals are. And to make fun of them saying they're having fucking phenolic sex is disgusting. These are majestic animals. They're not fags, right? That's not happening. It's not going down. I don't believe it. And to humiliate them like that is wrong. We don't deserve to go to jail for it.
No, nobody
deserves to be
deserves to
maybe
go to
bit by the
jail for it.
panda. Hopefully that panda bites him or something.
Pandas are
Right.
fucking retards. That's why they have to keep them in captivity to keep them alive. Because you can literally walk up to a mother panda and give her like a piece of food, and she'll hand you her baby.
Really? They won't attack
Yeah,
you?
they're fucking retarded. They always fall off of everything. Yeah, look it up on YouTube. Watch some videos. They literally fall off of everything. People are
Yeah,
always
beautiful
having to
looking.
go in and take care of them and shit like that. It's fun. It's kind of funny.
They are beautiful looking animals, though.
They are. They're really cool, man.
Majestic
really
looking
cool.
animals. But yeah, they don't. I'm surprised they don't attack people. I thought they were mean. They're like all dumb and like fucking floppy and oafy.
Yeah, they're really dumb and floppy. Yeah.
Oh man. But still, yeah, don't mess with the Chinese pandas, man. That's like an American eagle, right? We love the eagle.
Exactly. That's a great way to. Yes, that's what I say. It's like their national thing, right?
Finally, I have a good analogy. And yes, you don't fucking.
Yeah, but if somebody in America made a video and said, "Hey, look, everybody, there's doing butt sex, there's gay," they wouldn't get thrown in prison for it.
No. Well, you know, Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be our national bird, an animal.
Really?
Yes, Benjamin Franklin voted and wanted the turkey because in North America, how many turkeys are up here in fucking the Northeast, man? That turkey's fucking everywhere, man. And yeah, he wanted that. Franklin wanted the turkey. Look it up. Well, look at this degenerate.
I think the cops should set this car on fire. There's fucking license plates you're not allowed to have because it reads dumb shit. You know what I mean? What makes you think you can ride around your town around children and women and nuns and fucking churches and schools with a big thing on there that says "I eat ass" on your car?
Yeah, that's some gay shit. That's stupid. And just says that's Emmy Calandra's car. I eat ass potato. Yeah. That's Jimmy's car. Yeah, this is disgusting.
Bro.
Yeah, what an idiot. What a loser.
What a fucking weird person. They should lose their license and have their car taken away.
They should look into check his computer, right? Check his home. See if he's got somebody tied up. It's nothing.
Exactly. See if he's got a loaded gun and a bag of dildos.
Yeah. Imagine if he had Phoebe tied up in that trunk. If they opened that thing and Phoebe was like gagged.
Phoebe would beg them to go away. Phoebe would be like, Mr.
Yeah, why you
like,
fucking my
Jesus
shit up?
Christ.
Yeah, I like what I'm doing. I want to stay here and tied up and gagged. I'm staying with Pierre.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah. Roddy, what's going on, Roddy Parade? Rottweilers on parade. The Rottweilers are on a parade. Every time I see that name, I can just think of Rottweilers marching in a parade, like with little jackets and coats on and shit. Every time I see that lady, that's all I think of. Is Joe? What's up, Joe? What's going on? But yes, that's disgusting. Degenerate. Who would put that on their fucking car, man?
And how is it legal? Like, they'll stop you for like a bumper stick, you know what I mean? Like, you can't have, again, certain things on your license. They fuck with you about the tint on your car. Allowed to drive around with a huge sign that says something disgusting like this.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
It is like little kid. Like, what if we pull up some little kids reading that, right? Come on.
Oh, of course they are, for sure. You're driving around town, bro. You're having to stop and stop lights, stop signs, of course.
And does the person have children themselves, or little brothers, little kids who look up to them, little cousins, and they're gonna like read this shit on their car? Like, come on, man. You know, said
girl, it honestly wouldn't surprise in that fucking car. You know what I mean? It just wow.
Yeah,
just wow.
It's fucking shit. Degenerate city, degenerate.
That's part of it. We fucking put these trash motherfuckers on blast, bro. We showed them when they have these gross T-shirts and fucking car stickers and all manner of things. We show.
One thing I never liked is the sexual, like the over sexual degenerate shit. Like I've always considered myself kind of a prude, but not too bad. But come on, putting I like to eat ass on a car is retarded.
Right, that's not conservative. That's common sense.
Any sexual thing putting on a car like that, you know? What's up, DJ?
Yep. And I don't see that as conservative, bro. I just don't. I don't see it as a conservative liberal type situation. I see it as common sense situation.
Yes. Yeah. It has nothing to do with politics. It has nothing to do with
no, I mean even an attitude in life, right? Like just like you were just saying, it's like, you don't consider yourself wholly a prude, right? And I'm saying to you, like, that really, being conservative is like, no, dude, this is just common sense. You can't do this in public, right? Like, that's just common sense. You're supposed to be a good person when it comes to things that are sexually degenerate and shit like that. You just don't do that, or you keep it in your house. You want to tell somebody you eat ass, tell your partner you eat ass. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, don't put it on your car, man. What is this? Instead of a basketball game, it's a hockey game.
Arizona police. Arizona police break up 100-person fight at a youth hockey game.
Wow, 100 people got into a melee at a hockey game?
At a kids game.
Yeah,
and the kids started.
These people get into their shit, and if their kids fight or the refs don't like, I can't believe 100 people were fighting with each other. That's fucking crazy. That must have been
it says the kids started fighting, and then spectators became involved, and then parents jumped in, and they had 100 people fighting. Let's check this out. Hang on.
It's the fight during a youth that's gone viral. Now many are asking, was it staged? On Saturday, minor league hockey team, the Hershey Bears, hosted an 8 and under youth hockey game during an intermission when suddenly a massive brawl breaks out. The crowd cheering them on.
It went on for at least a minimum of 2 minutes. Like, it's kind of like, it's funny.
One fan saying, "That's the best intermission entertainment I have seen in years." Others say it got out of hand.
Are you gonna let this happen? And once it goes on for like more than a minute, it's kind of like, okay, like, is anyone
They're getting it in.
Get seriously hurt?
They're getting it in.
I'm down on the ice. Some of the kids were kicking each other.
No adults tried to break it up.
The only thing that really stopped them was the buzzer and that their ice time was over.
Now multiple investigations are underway, including from the Atlantic Amateur Hockey Association, which says it's aware of a staged fight.
I wasn't surprised to hear it was staged because it would almost have to be, because those kids are not taught anything that aggressive. You're not even allowed to hit at that level.
The Hershey
They're
Bears
saying it was a setup and staged. It didn't look set up and staged to me.
No matter what, it was still real fighting. They're fighting each other, pushing each other, and knocking each other down.
Yeah, I think maybe they're trying to cover up for their reputation or something like that, because those kids look like, dude, that one kid, we both laughed. He came sailing in from the left and just knocked that bitch the fuck over, dude.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious, and I'd be proud of my God.
Deny any role in the scrimmage other than providing the ice.
These kids aren't
the hockey club that the kids
laughing.
belong to calling safety of the utmost importance, saying it's conducting an internal review. The brawl is raising bigger about hockey's fight culture, which critics say is tolerated or even embraced.
I don't care about that.
Asking,
I want to see the
was
kids
it
fight
staged? On Saturday, minor league hockey team, the Hershey Bears, hosted an 8 and under youth hockey game during an intermission when a massive brawl breaks
these
out.
Kids are trying to stay out of the way, right?
It went on for at least a minimum of 2 minutes. Like, it's kind of cute, like, it's funny.
One fan saying,
"That's
the best intermission entertainment I have seen." Others say it got out of hand.
Are you gonna let this happen? And once it goes on for like more than a minute, it's kind of like, okay, like, where's
look at that?
Does anyone want to stop? Someone can get seriously hurt. We're seriously pushing them down on the ice. Some of the kids were kicking each.
That's amazing. Yeah, I don't think that was set up, bro. I think they're trying to save their for sponsors and stuff like that. I think it looked like those kids broke the fuck out.
Not all the kids are fighting. If it was set up, wouldn't every kid be fighting?
Yeah, and wouldn't some of them have been smiling and laughing and shit, right?
Yeah,
like, they weren't smiling. That one kid got knocked down and looked like he was scared to death.
Yeah.
Damn. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was fucking classic. They're like 8 years old, those little kids. Hey, let them fight. Let them be men.
Let them get it out. That's right, bro.
No sissyism. Shout out to DJ over there. No sissy.
Well, and at that age, we're men. At that age, bro, that's how you end up even making friends and shit like that sometimes.
Exactly. What's up, honeybee? Yeah, I got a few friends that got like a little stupid kid fight in with 6th grade, and then I became friends with them.
Yeah, yeah, man. Too funny. I think that's great.
Yeah, God bless the little bastards having fun on the ice.
Definitely.
Even if it was staged, who cares? Know what they staged the little kids to have fun on the ice and fight each other for a little bit.
Too funny.
Nobody got hurt. But yeah, I don't think they would risk staging that. Here's why. If anybody gets hurt, like what if someone really got hurt, right?
I think that's the best point that you can make, actually. Like, aside from them not looking like they were having fun, aside from like us saying that and noticing that there was kids that were trying to stay away from the melee, I think that's the best point, which is if you were a parent or a coach, would you really set this up with the risk of knowing that people could get hurt? That's retarded.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would risk that.
Right. I don't think that they would, bro. I don't think that they would. That's why I say I think that's the best point right there. Yeah. I don't think they would risk it either.
No, hell no. Because one of these little kids got lawsuits on them. You know, everybody's going to start pointing the finger. Yeah, they said this. They knew about this. It was set up, you know. They get sued. Who's going to risk a bunch of little kids getting hurt, right? Or who would want an 8-year-old really getting injured or something, like someone runs over his fingers or something, right? Like anything could happen. The glove comes off, helmet comes off, he hits him with the stick, who knows? So that was an organic little fight with the little kids beefing, and God bless them.
It was awesome.
Shows the warrior in them, right?
Yeah, man.
Well, all of our people were warriors at one point back in the day. An ancestor of every one of us in this chat at some point in history was a warrior at one point.
Oh, dude, you're here because people survived history. Yeah,
yes.
You're here because people survived the gnarliest, dirtiest, grossest shit, most dangerous shit. Yeah.
And your ancestors, the straight line you were born in, your ancestors goes all the way back. You know what I mean? So whatever culture you are, at one point where, let's say your people are from France or Italy or fucking Germany or whatever, they fought in those wars, right? They fought for those countries and all different wars through all the ages, 1800s, 1600s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 1800s, right? Just like we watched RIPD. Remember the cowboy guy? He was like, what? He was like, I survived fucking malaria and guns and all kinds of engines.
Yeah. Great point. Yeah, Damien, what's up, bro?
Yeah, all kinds of engines and diseases and shit. Fuck yeah, man.
What's going on, Damien? The chat burns like die. That's handbags, Joe. Punished for showing our warrior ways. Exactly. Yes, honeybee. You're punished. Now they want our girls and boys to play on the same teams. Luckily, that crap's not been bad lately. Ever since Orange Man got in office, it hasn't been that bad. But wait till the people who do love the transmissions get in office. Oh, it's going to be bad. Next time they get in,
I don't even want to think about it.
Like and that could be a Republican. I can't.
After what we saw this year. After what we saw with the porn, all that fenoikery being way up and all the the number one searches being for femboys and trans and shit, that shit made me fucking sick. I don't understand that. I understand if you're straight. I understand if you're gay. But if you're a human that wants to have both, or you're attracted to a weird mannequin type thing that has a penis and boobs, that's mental problems, dude. And it's like, I don't hate you. I think you should have medication in your system and be going to therapy because you got mental problems, dude. You know, what the fuck, man? Go be gay if you're gay, but don't fucking weird shim, dude. It's not normal. And that shit's like the number one thing on all those porno sites. We saw it.
Well, that's what they've been, the government and that stuff, right? For years. Pushing it in that movie, right? Remember I said that they decide you to make it become more tolerable, more tolerable until it's tolerable. You know what I mean? That's why even
You know,
in that movie,
you're
that
just saying they slowly normalize it, right, by putting it in the media and stuff.
Yes,
and I did make the point that they
I
did make it like where it was a gross thing, but I totally get your point that it's still a little bit more, a little bit more, a little. I totally get it. I totally get it. And I'm not disagreeing with you either.
They will say it's gross. And then they will make it look, but it's still there. It's the visual thing that they're normalizing, and it takes a long time for programming. But eventually, look how far we've came in the last 80 years, the degeneracy from the people in the 1930s to now, how the family fell apart, fucking society, the degeneracy, you know, how they control people with the TV, with the fucking, now the internet, right? They just turned like a whole society into Sodom and Gomorrah, like Weimar Germany. But that's all I got to say about that. I'm going to click that link. I'm over there.
Okay, man. All right, sounds good, bro. I'll go over there in just a minute.
I'm gonna take my dog out. I'm going to go over there.
No worries,
I'm over
man.
there now. All right, thanks for watching, people. Come leave a comment. Come watch us on Rumble. We're going to go over to Rumble. All right, which one do I leave? All right, this one. All
right, I'll see you in a minute, bro. Yeah, we're going to watch Me, Myself, and Irene tonight. It's going to be a good movie. We're going to have a good time over on Rumble. I just put the link in the chat. Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Fuck, can you kick me out? It won't let me leave.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, actually, I got to do it from over here, I think.
Fuck.
Yeah, I got to do it from over here. Fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, yeah, but we're going to go over to Rumble here in just a minute. Link is in the chat, pinned to the top. It's also in the description of this video for anybody that's not in the chat. It's also on the community tab of this channel. So grab the link to our live streams page over on Rumble. We're going to watch Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey. That movie is fucking hilarious. It is super whacked out. For anybody that's not seen it, get ready for a great, great time. We're going to have a lot of laughs together for this one. Definitely click the like button, everybody. It helps us out a lot. We're a small channel. Click the like button before you leave. Anybody that's listening out there, give us a sub if you're not subbed already. You know, over on Rumble for sure too. If you're listening over there, give us a like, give us a sub. Even if you hear this later, we appreciate it. And we will see you guys again here in just a little bit over on Rumble. Thanks for coming. Later.